get that win, take us to the promised land. Now we can use our Venusaur to solo Venusaur teaser. Welcome back to another DanSquared video, you Danimals. The 7-star Venusaur Tera Raid is here and it rocks. It's a really refreshing level of difficult and I'm having a ton of fun with it. Plus, it is the first 7-star Tera Raid to drop Herba Mystica, so I'm hype about those rewards. The best build for farming this Tera Raid so far is Chesnaught. But what if you don't have Chesnaught or you just want to try something new? Well then this video is for you. Thank you to one of my moderators and member of the Danimal High Council Squared, Fate Gamer, for sharing this Weavile build with me. This Tera Raid video is brought to you by the first DanSquared merchandise drop happening Friday, March 8th. Thank you for continuing to support the Danimal Kingdom. Now let's get to the build. Here is a high-level look at the Weavile build, and up in the top left is a 7-star Venusaur that Weavile soloed. Next to the 7-star Venusaur is the Chesnaught build, which is the most consistent and best build for taking down Venusaur. And you're going to want to take it down early and often because it drops Herba Mystica. In the middle there, that second Venusaur is a Venusaur that you can use to farm the Venusaur Tera Raids. So you only need to use the Weavile once. It will get the job done, but Weavile is not the most consistent. But it is indeed the most accessible because you don't need DLC, you don't need to transfer it in, it gets the job done. Let's take a closer look at it. Here's a closer look at Fate Gamer's Weavile build for soloing 7-star Venusaur. It has max attack EVs, max special defense EVs, and the final 4 in HP. It's a physical attacking build, so it has an adamant nature to further increase its attack while lowering its special attack. As for IVs, it has perfect IVs except for special attack. Its ability doesn't really matter, pressure doesn't really help us in this Tera Raid, and neither does its other ability, Pickpocket. Ice Punch is its build's main attacking move. You could use Triple Axle for potentially a little more damage, but I am anti-Triple Axle because it has a chance to miss, and also the Triple Axle animation takes more time than Ice Punch. And it's important to remember the animation time because the longer the animations of the moves or the items you use, the more time it takes up in the precious time bar in the Tera Raid. Swords Dance powers up Ice Punch. We use Snarl to charge our Tera Orb and reduce Venusaur's special attack, giving this build some more survivability. Last but not least, we have Snowscape to give us some weather control, that way we can move before Venusaur and Snarl it before it attacks us each turn. Weavile uses the Shell Bell held item for some recovery. If you don't have a Chesnaught handy, Weavile will be your best friend for soloing 7-star Venusaur. So we got some pretty good AI allies here. We have the Intimidator, which helps on the turn 0 Petal Blizzard, because that is a physical attacking move. So an Intimidator does really help. And then we have Belly Bolt, which will use Light Screen to help us survive Venusaur's special attacking moves. So turn 1, use Snowscape. Then we're gonna go to 3 Snarls. So I got lucky. I want to be very clear. I got lucky with this start. If you don't have an Intimidator, you might just get knocked out immediately because the Petal Blizzard is going to do a ton of damage, and then Venusaur is faster while the sun is up. If on turn 1, after the Petal Blizzard, Venusaur goes right into a move, you might need to restart. This might take a couple tries. This is not the most consistent solo build. So we have one Snarl off. Let's get our second Snarl off. So with the order of operations is 1 Snowscape. Why Snowscape? We want to make sure that we are going first so we can use Snarl before Venusaur attacks to reduce that damage. We are going to get knocked out. That is okay. So again, I want to just say this is not the most consistent build. The Chesnaught is the most consistent build, but you just need to get 1 win with Weavile because then Venusaur can consistently solo itself. If that video has already come out, it's up there, and you're going to want to consistently solo this thing because it drops Herba Mystica. So our Weavile has passed away. That's all right, because it is #back. So we're 2 Snarls in. We've got our Snowscape. We just do 1 more Snarl, then our Tera Orb will be charged. At which point, it will be oh, rats. Well, Snarl Snarl does have a 5% chance to miss, being not 100% accuracy, so we're gonna have to run it back. So after we hit 3 Snarls, then we'll start with our Swords Dance. So we'll do 2 or 3 depending on how much damage we take. There we go. And we'll play it by ear, which I recently learned that it's not play it by year, it's play it by ear. Very interesting to me. I didn't know this. Did many people know this? I don't know. So now we're gonna Swords Dance. If we get poisoned with a Sludge Bomb while we're Swords Dancing, I like throwing in an HP cheer to get rid of that poison status condition and give us some extra HP. But thanks to these allies, they have the Staraptor for the Petal Blizzard, Petal Dance early, Petal Blizzard. And then we have the Light Screen, that helps a lot. So because we're at 118, we can take one more hit, so we'll go up to 2 Swords Dances, then we'll start swinging. While we're Swords Dancing, I want to know what Pokemon have you used so far to solo 7-star Venusaur? Gotta say, Chesnaught makes life so easy, but Weavile is here for those without Chesnaught. So now I'm going to Terrastallize and swing. I want to swing here to get some HP back with the Shell Bell. Then we can mix in our 3rd Swords Dance to really start doing a ton of damage. We should, once we get to full health, we should be out of critical hit range. We should be pretty safe at this point. But if we get knocked out at this point, it's going to end our run. I want to emphasize that I'm sorry to beat the dead horse, but this is not the most consistent build. This does take an either optimal allies or some optimal RNG, but the purpose of this build is to just get you one win. Then you can use Venusaur to consistently farm itself if you don't have Chesnaught. If you want a Chesnaught, join the DanSquared Discord, discord.gg/DanSquared. I'll put the link over there, Linktree in bio. And I'm sure there's Danimals that would love to trade you some Chesnaughts. I might be giving away some on stream this week, so stay tuned for that. So we're gonna keep swinging until we get to the green HP. So I'm gonna swing again. Yeah, I'm at 139. I'm at 139. I want to swing again because I don't want to take a chance with a critical hit. I still do want to get that 3rd Swords Dance in there. So we're close to breaking the shield. All right, so let's see where this puts us at. Let's monitor how much damage we're taking here. We're at 256 right now. It puts us only down 70. Okay, in that case, I'm going to mix in the 3rd Swords Dance right here. And we can do this freely because Venusaur only clears our stat notifications on turn 2. After that, we are free to raise our stats as much as we want, and we have no worries. So now at this point, let's take a look. We are +6 attack. We're in no danger of nullification. We've already Terrastallized. All we have to do is press A, and we will win. It will be very close. But as you see, bang, that's the shield. And now the jailbreak really starts. Now that the shield is down, we'll be doing some extra damage. And if you have an AI ally such as Weavile or Arcanine, they will use Leer to increase your damage output at this point. So see, yep, we're poisoned, but we're not in any damage of critical hits. Sunny day, we don't love it. We'll be going 2nd. But as long as we have maybe 3 turns left, we are good to go. I can't wait to show you the Venusaur. Yeah, Venusaur can farm itself. Chesnaught can farm it. This might be a hot take. This might be one of the best 7-star Tera Raids because of the rewards. We've been saying, hey, we need some better rewards. It looks like we finally got it. This is the best way, I think, to farm Herba Mystica. All right, let's see. Is this gonna end it here? Weavile. That's a good hit. That's close. That's close. Again, not the most consistent. Use Chesnaught if you have it. But if you don't have Chesnaught or you feel like using Weavile because it's just a sick Pokemon, make sure you use it. One more time, thank you to Fate Gamer, my amazing mod, runs the Danimal Gym Challenge in the DanSquared Discord, and cooked up a tremendous Tera Raid build. It's going to be close every time with this build, but you just got to get through one time and then check out the Venusaur to solo Venusaur. But right now, Weavile, the floor is yours. Get that win. Take us to the promised land. Now we can use our Venusaur to solo Venusaur teaser, and that'll be in the cold open. And then now you're watching and you're gonna think, wow, very meta. Specifically saying something for the cold open, and now we're discussing it. But there you go, Weavile to solo Venusaur. Let me know in the comments if you tried this build out or what Pokemon you are using to take down Venusaur. If you enjoyed this video, please consider dropping a like, leaving a comment, or using Ice Punch on that subscribe button for more DanSquared. Thanks for watching and happy Venusaur season.